Okay, guys, we've done a lot of episodes of King's World where I've talked about a whole bunch of factors as training, supplements, and gossip and all the stories, but I've been getting a ton of requests from you guys who want to know, okay, so King, you're talking to us all about these workouts. What about demonstrating them? All right, well, I got two people here today. One, Miss Courtney, AKA Lollipop, and Tatiana, the future queen of female physique and bodybuilding. And now we're gonna rock the house and we're gonna do shoulders and we're gonna do back, and I'm gonna demonstrate, talk through these workouts and show you how to train correctly. And again, something very, very important that I've been emphasizing a lot, train for the pump. All right, so let's do this. Booyah. Okay, first exercise, wide grip pull downs to the front. I'm gonna talk her through it. She already knows what she's doing, but I'm gonna talk so you guys can hear me. So let's get started. Tati, kill it. Okay, she locks it in, wide grip, lats flared out, hit it. One squeeze, full range, two squeeze, three squeeze, full range, four squeeze, five, as you guys can see, six, it's full range, up and down, seven, and she's flexing, 8, 9, it's all about the flex, 10, 5 more, 11 squeeze, 12 squeeze, 13 squeeze, 14 squeeze, one more, 15, bring it up, yep. Okay, Courtney's gonna start out with Arnold presses. This is her favorite starting exercise for shoulders. Remember, you wanna start out with a pressy movement first before you go to the side movements and the bent movements. This is for overall mass. Remember, girls and guys, this is bikini, okay? So she doesn't have to go heavy, she's going for the feel. Remember, we're bodybuilding, going for the feel. Arnold presses, Courtney. Okay, second exercise, low pulleys, close grip. Tatiana loves this exercise. It builds a really big, thick inside lumbars. The key to this exercise is to keep your legs locked but not locked out straight. Knees slightly bent, back straight. That is the key to this exercise. You gotta keep your back straight. You come forward, stretch the lats, come back, maximum contraction. She does this perfectly. Watch her form and learn. Okay, Courtney's second exercise is cable side laterals. This is awesome, one of the best exercises to build the caps on the outside. You know, all you girls always want those capped out shoulders, whether you're bikini or your figure or your physique, it doesn't matter. You can have, there's no such thing as too much shoulders. Watch her form, she's gonna stay up straight, keep her body locked, and bring those arms out. She doesn't wanna keep her arms completely locked out. She'll bend it just slightly, because that's where she feels it. And remember, it's all about the feel. If you feel it more locked out, lock your arm out. If you feel it more when it's bent, do it that way. She feels it slightly bent. Courtney, kill it. Okay, Tati's third exercise, hammer strength pull downs. I love this machine. Really, really, really strict. You really don't have to do anything with this as long as you're going full range up and down. This is more of a contraction right on the outside. This part right here, the tie end to the lat, going in to the shoulders to the rear delts. She's gonna stay up straight and she's gonna pull down, squeeze each and every single rep. Okay, Courtney's third exercise, she's gonna do plate front raises. Key to this exercise, bring it up to the eyes, okay? Eye level as you're bringing it up, and you wanna keep your back completely rocked straight. Most important part here is to make sure your arms stay locked out. When your arms stay locked out, it's all front delts. Let's do this. Next exercise for back, the hammer strength isolateral row. Dorian Yates' favorite exercise. This is all mass for the lats and thickness of the back. One of her best body parts is her back, well, back and legs, but we'll show the legs some other time. She's gonna crush it. Again, brace herself, come back. The point is to squeeze. Control the negatives, explode and squeeze. Control the negative, explode and squeeze. Okay, so we hit the mass, we hit the sides, we hit the fronts, now we're gonna hit the rears. Rope, the key to this exercise is she's gonna keep her elbows up and bring the rope straight to her face. Rear delts gives you that nice rounded look to the shoulders. If you don't have full shoulder development, it looks like crap on stage. Rear delts is super, super important, one of the most neglected body parts on the body. So, let's kill it. Okay, so next exercise, we're gonna do cable low rows. This is a finisher. She's already hit it from all different types of angles. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna row. Low lats again, this is more contraction than anything. Again, we control the negatives and you explode up. Try to take out the arms and bring more lats. Okay, let's go. Okay, final exercise for shoulders. We're gonna finish off with jumping jacks with the dumbbells. Now, this is something that not too many people do because they don't think of it as weightlifting because it's more cardio. But believe me, I've done this hundreds of times with my clients. There's nothing, and she'll tell you too, that hits the shoulders and burns them more than these freaking jumping jacks with the dumbbells. Remember, keep your arms completely locked straight to your sides. She's gonna demonstrate perfect form on this exercise, and we're gonna get 40 reps in. Go. Okay, so now with next exercise, we're gonna do reverse grip, pull downs to the front. We're gonna work the lats from the front. Excellent exercise if you want to have that V taper, not from the back, but from the front. Great exercise. She's gonna keep her back straight, try to take out the biceps. Even though she's got outstanding arms and outstanding biceps, she will focus to just use her hands as hooks. Remember that, hands as hooks, and bring it down and squeeze those lats. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna finish off back. Assisted pull-ups. Nothing better than to finish and actually start with 2. But today we're gonna finish up with this. Assisted pull-ups. The key to this exercise is to keep your back and your chest up. Puff your chest up. In the air, look up. Full range of motion. Come down. When you come up, maximum squeeze. You don't have to go heavy, you don't have to go crazy. Again, feel. This is all about the feel. We're not weightlifting, we're bodybuilding. Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna explain how to do cardio correctly. On the step mill, there's gonna be a few phases. Phase 1 is this. This is what I call basic. Basic is standing straight, keeping your hands by your side. It's almost like you're doing a little walk through the park. She's just warming up right now, flexing those quads as she goes up and keeping those glutes tight, keeping the back straight. This is phase 1, step mill, boom. Phase 2, we're gonna make it a little bit harder. She's gonna start taking 2 steps at a time. She's hanging on now, and what she's doing is taking those 2 steps at a time, focusing on the quads and hams, and again, squeezing those glutes. If she wants to make it a little bit harder, she can kick back 1 leg at a time. Kickbacks. Boom, squeeze. Boom, squeeze. This is a little bit more advanced. This is phase 2, keeping it tight, squeezing those hams, glutes, and thighs. Phase 3, now Lollipop is doing sides. She's crossing over and kicking out. Crossing over, kicking out. This is great for the outer quads, the hips, the hip flexors. Just squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. This also hits the bottom of the glutes and the inner thighs. It absolutely hits everything this exercise does. Side to sides. Keeping that back straight. Always keep the back straight. She finishes, goes to the back. Back straight, flexing the glutes, crossing over, hitting those inner thighs and outer quads. Next phase, she turns it around, and now we're working the bottom of the quads, and as she steps back, she's flexing her glutes. So mostly quads, but she's getting the glutes too. This might not look tough, folks, but this is a killer. Hitting all quads, back straight, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. And you guys can tell, everything that I'm saying and doing requires glutes. You should always hit the glutes no matter what. Final phase. Folks, girls out there, these are the infamous bunny hops. Absolute torture to finish off on the step mill. Hurts like you can't imagine, burns like you can't imagine. It's all quads, hams, and if you come up, you flex your glutes. This is a killer finisher, the legend of the bunny hops. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you do the step mill. So I see it every day, and you girls come in, and even some of you guys, you sit here and you do your little walking and this and that. That's not how you do the step mill. That's how you do the step mill. 5, 6 phases. You go in there, you keep your back straight, you flip it around. Once you finish the 5th or 6th phase, you catch your breath, go back to basic, and then you repeat it again. You do that for 30 minutes straight. Then you're going somewhere. That's how you do it, right? You dying? Boom. Okay, now we're gonna demonstrate how to do the treadmill correctly. Tatiana right now is in, like I said, phase 1. Phase 1 is just warming up right now. She's starting to get a little bit of blood flowing, but from the very first second she steps on the treadmill, she's squeezing her hams and glutes. How do you do that? You tighten up the back of your knees. Let me explain that one more time. How do you squeeze your hams and glutes? You tighten up the back of your knees, and you see how she's walking a little goofy? That's the way you're supposed to look when you're doing it correctly. So gradually what we're gonna do is move from phase 1 to phase 2. Phase 2 is longer strides, much longer strides. There it is. Now it's all activation of the glutes, glutes and hams. I say this 1,000 times to my clients every single effing day. Glutes and hams, longer stride, squeeze, 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 squeeze. That's how you do the treadmill. Long strides and squeezing your glutes. Okay, now, next phase. She cleaned all the way up. The incline is at maximum. What is she doing? Heel to toe, and she's squeezing her glutes and hams. Why is she hanging on? Because she's not Spider-Man. She has to hang on. You have to. But this is how you do the treadmill, folks. Wide, long steps, heel to toe, flexing the hams and glutes. If your hams and glutes are not on fire after 15 minutes, you're not doing it right. This is how you do it. We finished the final phase, and I always have all my clients do this. Why? To increase their heart rate and get them going. We want fat burning to the next level. So what she's gonna do now is she's gonna sprint at maximum velocity. Let's go, T. Okay, meatheads. So we switched it up this week. We kind of went back a little retro. I don't know if you guys remember American Muscle on ESPN, but it was a show that went kind of like this. A lot of rock music, fast clips. I mean, it just brought back memories for me, a lot of nostalgia. So we did Tatiana and we did Courtney, so that was women's physique and bodybuilding and bikini. A little eye candy for you guys and for you girls, a little instructional video. What we're gonna do is, next one in line will be a crazy, lunatic, wild leg training session with me and a couple of my athletes. That should be really fun to watch. I'm gonna try to get those guys to throw up on camera. That's my job. That's my mission for that one. So that's coming up. And then a little special, very, very special. I got confirmation yesterday. I got a special guest coming for a two-part series, and I guarantee you guys that when this guy comes on, it will be the craziest, the most hardcore, the best interview you have ever heard. It's gonna be King and the Master. So, peace. Keep training. Keep doing what you gotta do. And as always, you guys know how I finish the show. Peace, bitches.